You've probably seen multiple personal color analysis sessions floating around on social media. You must be wondering, is it even worth going for one of these sessions, or is it just a scam? Ever since this trend of personal color analysis started to really take off in early 2023, I think there are now multiple ways where you can even get your own personal color analyzed and done in the comforts of your own homes. Like, you don't even need to fly out all the way to Seoul, Korea just to get it done. There are even apps that are available free of charge. But what if you really want to get one of these personal color analysis sessions done? I mean, it does look pretty fun, and the knowledge of knowing what are your best colors, from the trained eye. It's been about a year-ish since I did my own personal color analysis professionally done in Seoul, South Korea. So I want to share with you guys my honest thoughts and opinions, like moving forward, like 1 year down the road. Do I find these tips still helpful? How did I incorporate those supposed best colors into my wardrobe? And do I even still use these tips till today? Ever since 2016, where I really started to be, a little bit more conscious about my image, things like that, as a teenager, yada yada yada, I always believed that I was warm tone. So I would pigeonhole myself as warm tone, not knowing about spring, summer, fall, winter kind of thing. And eventually, when I found out about this whole season palette thing, I categorized myself as autumn. For clothing, I remember I will always gravitate towards colors such as olive greens, toasty browns, toasty reds, brick reds, mustard yellow, that kind of thing. And for makeup, it was the same thing as well. I love a brick red lipstick, something like MAC chili, that kind of vibe. Or if not, I would just end up wearing a lot of black, navy, very deep dark colors. And fast forward a couple of years later, I would travel to Seoul, South Korea. So on my to-do list was to do a personal color analysis session, and obviously I was influenced by all the videos on TikTok especially. I must be an autumn. Somebody needs to tell me I'm an autumn. So imagine this, okay? I walked into the Hongdae personal color analysis studio all confident and sure that I am autumn, or at least something that is warm tone. And you know what? I'm not.
Now let's compare autumn and spring to find out your daily personal color first. This is autumn dull tone. The one that contains medium gray on it. This is the more whitish tone. The tone that contains a lot of white on it. Now focus on your skin tone. See how it changed? 1 and 2. Which one do you think that is more even? 1. When I flip to the second one, you can see it's really red here and dark over here. So the skin tone is not that even with the second one. Now let's compare the second tones of these two different. We have autumn soft tone, the one that contains light dynamic, and summer soft tone. These two are really similar, so try to see the differences. 1 and 2. Oh, it's this team. Oh, and a little bit like subtle, but still, it has the differences. You can see that with this one, the apple zone is more even. When I flip to the second one, the dark circle is darker. This one is more obvious. So that means your daily personal color is definitely the summer season. Summer pale tone. And summer whitish tone. 1, 2. Which one do you think that is better? They're very similar. A little bit similar because both includes a lot of white on it. But for the first one, it kind of makes you look a little bit paler. You look more lively with the second one. Right. Now let's do it one more time. A little bit pale with this one. Right. The second one's more lively. Okay. See these two? 1 or 2? Which one? You can see it, right? Yeah. Oh, the second one makes you look a little bit uneven on the apple zone. 1 and 2.
Turns out I'm a light summer, and it's the complete opposite of whatever I expected. And I just felt like a fraud, honestly. I was all, this can't be true. It's really that kind of thing. So summer light palette is kind of this very like pale, a lot of white, quite bright at the same time, but still it's just very pastel-y kind of colors. I remember my top 3 colors are the complete opposite of whatever colors that I was wearing all the time. So it's baby blue, blue purples, and red purples. So it's very, very on the blue end. I was kind of expecting my best colors to end up somewhere still like kind of maybe like a pastel pink, a pastel peach, that kind of thing. But no, I still have my booklet with me just to keep on hand for reference. And that is supposedly like my best season palette, which is like summer light, right? The other seasonal palettes that are best for me is spring light, summer soft, and winter vivid. Apparently, I am so cool tone to the point where apparently autumn colors don't even look good on me. I literally have to wear summer soft for my autumn season. So I was like, I'm the complete opposite of whatever I expected. Ever since then, I've definitely incorporated clothing colors that fall into the realm of those colors, and my wardrobe now looks way much more colorful, lighter, and brighter. The color in my wardrobe was definitely a step outside of my comfort zone, like multiple steps outside of my comfort zone. Mainly it's because like in Singapore, most of the times the colors that we really wear, a lot of them lean a lot neutral, example like black, navy, brown, very safe colors in general. So to kind of ease myself into color and just like dip my toes into it, I started off with basic clothing, so I had to build my wardrobe up. So things like t-shirts and tank tops, mainly t-shirts because 1, I'm lazy to shave, 2, I just wanted something that was modest and conservative enough that I feel comfortable to wear, but also it's cooling enough to fit into Singapore's climate, which is like really hot and sweaty. So t-shirts are normally the way to go. And because it's t-shirts, right, easy to wear, easy to pair, I found myself reaching out for them, just wearing them, just grab a t-shirt, pull on some jeans, I'm out the door for work, that kind of thing. So I just wore it very frequently, and soon I got quite accustomed to seeing such light and bright colors on my body. Then did I start buying dresses, rompers, in funky prints, in those type of colors. During these personal color analysis sessions, they will recommend you makeup, like what is your makeup season palette as well. So for me, I'm also a light summer, so I'm just a full-blown light summer girl at this point. Also on top of that, they will recommend you a couple of Korean makeup beauty products that will fit into your season tone as well. Because my color palette is light summer, very pale, very mauvey, lavender, cool taupes, just very cool and light colors, I very quickly realized that these colors definitely complement my features as well, because I realized that low visual makeup on me personally fits my features so well, and it definitely upped my makeup game. I feel that my image, my makeup, it just looks so much more radiant, and I don't know how to put it into words, but I just look so put together. So some of the recommended makeup items I did buy, for example, the Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodin. This one is in modern. This one I use all the time. It's in my daily makeup like little container. So this one is a must in my collection, and you can see that I have a significant divot in the center pan already, so you guys know that this is well loved. The VDL Color Correcting Primer in Mint. I'll be honest, primers are not really my thing in general. Ever since day one, I believe that having good skincare and just having like a slightly tackier lotion on your skin as your skincare is good enough. Primers like this, yes, it does help to cancel out redness, especially if I'm breaking out with really bad acne. I think yes, green primers come in handy just to tone down the redness. But for daily life, I never really use green primers that much. The Rom N Better Than palette in Peony Nude Garden. This one is great because I love to use this when I go to the office. It's just light, washes of color, yes, but it just looks so easy to wear, easy to pair, that kind of thing. The Allure in Motion single eyeshadow from Hints. This is a velvet matte finish. I have it like all over the lid, but I did add like a couple of, sparklies on my eyelids because I just like to have a little bit of sparkle on my eyelid. I do use it occasionally, it's just that single eyeshadows are just not really my thing. Normally I would gravitate more towards a quad or just an eyeshadow palette, something like this, so that's just personal preference. They also did recommend that my foundation shouldn't even be number 23. Instead, it should be number 21 or 19 because 19 is best, which I'm just like, really? That kind of thing. So for example, this is the Clear Foundwear cushion over here. This one is in number 2 lingerie. So this one is actually cool tone and very pink actually. I would never wear number 19 because I myself know that I'm not number 19. In fact, the one that I'm wearing today is actually the Amuse Dew Power Vegan Cushion in 1.5 Natural. This is how it looks like, and it's pretty yellow in tone. I think same goes with cool tone or pink tone foundations. I genuinely believe that I'm not pink tone, and deep down, I recognize that I'm olive tone because look at how much green there is in my skin tone. And obviously the foundation here, it's not really matching the rest of my body, so I'm very well aware of it. Cool pink undertone foundations are just not it. Nowadays, I just kind of steer more towards neutral foundations, but the thing about Korean neutral foundations is that most of the time they kind of lean a little bit orange, and my goal is not to look like a Oompa Loompa, so that's why it's a little bit iffy. And nowadays I try to swatch a lot of foundations in stores, or at least buy it in stores as well. At least I have a better idea of how the foundation actually looks like in real life, because sometimes the swatches it's one whole other color when you get it in real life. And you know, even though there was so much hype for personal color analysis, especially the peak of it sometime in mid-2023, I'll be honest, I actually kind of got bored of it. Really sick of wearing the same lilac, same baby blue, same shades of purple. Like, yes, I love purple. Like, you can tell my room is really legit. Everything is purple. But I was just getting a little bit bored of it. Like, my brain was kind of tired. So what did I do? I kind of spiced things up by mixing and matching cool tone and warm tone colors together. I didn't forget about the clothing pieces that I own. Some of them I can't fit into them anymore, but the ones that I can still fit into them, I kind of mix and match them. So maybe like a cool tone blue with maybe a warm brown shorts, different textures, different colors. I think paired together, it can be quite an interesting look. On the days where I had to wear my worst color, I normally would try to have the top color my recommended color at least, or if not, even if the outerwear is not my recommended color, at least the inner shirt would be my recommended color still. So at least there's some element of my best colors still incorporated into my outfit. I think it's important to recognize the underlying intention of getting one of these physical personal color analysis done, or even online, and it's to want to look your best. Like, you want to know what are the best colors for yourself to look the best image of yourself. Some people would say that,
Why are you being so vain? Like, why are you putting in so much effort?
girl, at least I put in the effort to make myself look good, and having the knowledge, putting in the time and effort to present myself in a good way. I think that is commendable. And of course, there are times where you would need to have a good image of yourself. So for example, like maybe going for a job, first day on the job interview, maybe first date even. How about those family meetings where you have that one family member that you don't really like, but you just have to present yourself really nicely to make yourself like you glowed up, that you have never seen this family member for a really long time, you know? Sounds a little bit too familiar for me. There will definitely be moments where you will have to wear your worst colors. You just kind of have to play around with it, or if not, keep these very deep, dark, worst colors away from your face. I think somehow or other it will still work out. To the people who say that personal color is a scam, I just want to say, it's not that deep, okay? It's really not. Like, it's your body, your face. Do whatever you want, your money, buy whatever clothing, buy whatever makeup you want. As long as you are happy, go for it. Nobody at the studio is gonna hold a gun to your head and be like, wear this baby blue, or if not, you know, it's really not that deep. Treat the personal color analysis sessions kind of like a little fun quiz when you do on like teenage magazines, for example, like, oh, what's my personality type, what type of friend am I, you know, that kind of thing. It's like fun to know, and it's good to incorporate into your wardrobe or your lifestyle in general, but it's not like a end all be all kind of thing. Oh yeah, and one more thing before I forget, for the makeup recommendations, take it with like a pinch of salt, maybe like a mountain full of salt, because most of the times if you're doing these like personal color analysis things in like Korea or Japan, most of the time they kind of steer a little bit more towards like East Asian or Asian beauty standards. So like, for example, like the light skin 19 foundation, I just knew deep down, I just knew that it wasn't for me. So that's why I just kind of omitted it out of my brain even though I had this advice in my head. Just know that the foundation is not the most accurate recommendation. If you're about to get your personal color analysis done, I would love to hear, what do you think? What personal color season do you fit in? Spring, summer, fall, winter? I would love to hear from you guys. Are you excited, or have you done your personal color analysis as well? Drop it down in the comments below, and if you want to find out more about my full personal color analysis journey, you can check out this video over here.